Alright, so what do I want to do now? Let's look at our quest log. Market trader named Resiferopolis mentioned the 7th letter before or after returning to... Oh, okay. I remember this. Okay, I forgot. This is a new session. I'm recording a new session. I forgot we need to go talk to Reza. So what do we know about Afra? I mean, Afra is the wisest and the best quality of a citizen here. That was something we learned from, like, the experiment. So is she just working for the king? Or what? For this, hold on. Market trader named Reza in Feropolis. I figured she'd be down here. Not there. Is it nighttime right now? Is that why no one's here? Clothes don't fit, lamps don't last, machines don't work, food ain't filling, water ain't clean, Guile don't listen, everything just falls apart and there's nothing you can do. How's a person supposed to live, eh? Who the hell ever asked for this? I know it sounds bonkers where the city used to be. Yeah, I already read that one. Is Reza the person waiting to use the lift? I don't know what time it is. We need to rest until daytime, I think. Oh. Oh, I already paid for this. That's why. That's weird. Yeah, it's nighttime. Okay. Places make more sense. So yeah, she's probably down here. Is it her? Madame Lascaux. I do. We've already heard all this. A market trader named Reza. I'm confused because this is the only market that I was really aware of. That's the guy looking for his dog. We've already read that. Citizen staring at the sky and wonder, I don't know where, I don't know when, but I know I've seen that teapot before. King's Gears, how is that possible? Where in the world? Find Reza. Nope, not there. It's just the backside of this. Stuff back here. Neat. I don't know, maybe she's the lady over here, like way under this. I have no idea who a market trader named Reza would be. Maybe she's in the inn. Let's check the inn really quick. Nope. Okay. They're not over there. Yeah, where the heck is this Reza fellow? Let's go down here. Yeah, I don't know. They won't tell me anything. They want me to file a petition. Okay, so it's not them. Maybe they're just somewhere in the conduits, I guess. I don't know. Because the market is down here. Is there like NPC that just pops? Maybe they're in here. Nope. You see a middle-aged person with light brown skin and an eye patch, dressed in an eclectic patchwork of colorful fabrics. You can't quite figure out their gender, which seems deliberate. Why, hello there, child. Come to browse. Who are you? The name is Reza. Okay, so this is Reza. Oh, we've been in here, so yeah, she must have just populated. The name is Reza, child. Fortune teller, trinket vendor, and listener on many grapevines. For a price, I can sell you talismans of luck and protection, or perhaps even give a little advice on your problems. What kind of problems do you mean? Everyone's problems are different, child. To truly help a person, there must be trust. I'm new here, and this place terrifies and confuses me. I'd be glad for your guidance. I'm sorry. They examine you, and their expression softens. I'm sorry, child. I can only imagine. This is not a good place for travelers, is it? Everyone must deal with the king now and then. In my long life, I am lucky to have learned a little of its majesty's ways. So I help people with their problems the best I can. Nothing illegal, just advice. I can coach you to file an appeal that the guild will treat as high priority. Diagnose misfiring magic in your building's heating engine. Interpret a royal proclamation you can't make sense of. Perhaps even point you towards a friendly machinist. I never cheat. No, no. I only help people find the path where everyone ends up happy. So you see, child, I too in my own way am a servant of the king. Actually, I had a confusing encounter with the king just recently. They listened to your tale. Oh, my child, quite an ordeal, Show me your hand. Reza traces their bony fingers gently along the lines of your palm, humming a hypnotic tune and swinging a cipher inscribed vacuum tube back and forth on a sprocket chain. The king has sensed that a terrible destiny stalks behind you, matching your step. You chase a strange star. Your quarry seeks to exhume the grave of history and rewrite the music of time. Perhaps its majesty believes you have a role to play here in the kingdom too. They release your hand, smiling kindly. Or perhaps it is a mistake. The king does make them, you know. Well, child, do you see anything else that interests you? What are you selling? Why charms and trinkets attract, blah, blah. Oops. The cogwheel was plucked from the king's own belly, inscribed a sacred six-fold cipher. Worn around your neck, it will grant you fortune at summoning stations. Or this incense. Burn it while you write a petition to the king, and it shall speed your request. Well, child, do you see anything that interests you? No. So they can't actually sell me anything. I'm looking for the 7th letter. The gaudy trader squints at you, then glances left and right to check nobody's listening. They beckon you closer. Who told you to come here? Were you followed? Misha sends his greetings. Huh, good. They appraise you with their remaining eye. So you're the one who's helping Afra. I see she's got your head stuffed with clockwork, like a good little machinist. Tell me, did she explain what a cranial moderator does? Morozov mentioned a few side effects, migraines and seizures. Ha, I'm sure. So then nobody warned you how a cranial moderator warps your thinking, smooths out any irrational notions, makes you look at the world like a machinist, seeing everything as a puzzle you can solve. The biggest changes will take a few years, but mark my words, they will come. That is why I got rid of mine. You used to be a machinist too? Alright, I'm listening. Don't misunderstand me. Afra is a sweet girl. We were very close once. She absolutely believes she is doing the right thing. Sadly for us all, she is wrong. Look around you, child. See how we are all at the mercy of this infernal machine, which not even the machinists can control. Can you honestly say that what we need is more Clockwork King? However brilliant Afra's spell may be, it cannot fix the problems with the king because the king is the problem. What's your alternative? Reza flashes you a crooked grin and then hands you something heavy wrapped in colorful rags. I'm glad you asked. This is a different kind of spell. Inserted in place of Afra's, it will trigger a runaway fault cascade that gradually but irrevocably shuts down the king with minimum destruction. Wait, you're the Saboteur, aren't you? So you're this mystery villain I keep hearing about. They smile cryptically. There's no such person as the Saboteur, child, only a group of like-minded people who love this land and see no good in leaving its fate to an overgrown grandfather clock. So do we understand each other, or is there more you would know? Very well, I'll consider what you've said. What's in it for me if I follow your plan? Reza snorts. A reward? Child, by the time you enter that audience chamber, I will be gone, either dead or in hiding. Perhaps the guild has told you about all the sacks of gold we get from the Apostatic Union. Never seen a penny of it, and neither have my comrades. Any resources that we do possess will be needed in the days ahead. You must do this because it is right or not at all. So do we understand each other, or is there more you would know? I'll consider what you said. That's all I ask, child. Don't trust Afra, and don't trust me either. Just do what you think is right. It's very nice of them to say that, and I understand their goal. I still don't know if I'm going to side with them. Because, like, this place isn't going to do very well. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if I fully think getting rid of the Clockwork King, if it can be fixed, is a good idea. At least in this context. Because, like, here's a big thing, though, is that, like, magic is a factor of this world. It's not just them throwing off the yoke of tyranny that's being abused. It's them, like, fixing an issue with a 3D printer, basically. After peers up into the sky, your brows furrowed in contemplation. Gesture skywards. Is that normal? She tears her eyes away tears her eyes away from the celestial teapot. No, I would certainly say this is new. Are we in danger? If the king's malfunctions are worsening, then yes. If it's supposed to be a message, maybe not. But then why a teapot? She shrugs helplessly. I've checked and rechecked my calculations. All we can do is stick to the plan. Oh yes, I almost forgot. The king has summoned you for another audience, just as we hoped. Afra hands you a folder far heavier than the last. Here it is, friend. 8 years of my life in the hopes of a kingdom now rest in your hands. Friend, I don't know what will happen after this, so if you have any concerns, now is the time to voice them. Do you happen to know a sky pilot named Guile? Oh, Misha? He's a dear, isn't he? I'd be so forgetful without his medicines. You can't import them without a letter from the king. One of those little perks of my job. Why do you ask? How well do you really know him? It's hard to tell, isn't it? The man is like a deep river, all iced over. You skate on the surface thinking it will never break, then suddenly you plunge into this other world. But the next day, it's all ice again. I knew he was born in Slev. His family came here after the God War, seeking a better life when he was just a boy. It's people like them that this kingdom should be working for. He somehow spoke to me through the beacon, warned me not to help you. Afra looks concerned. Really? But surely he can't know about our plans. And how could he possibly have subverted the king's magic? Misha is a fine sailor, but he's no magician. There are reports of people seeing or hearing phantoms in the corrupted lands, long dead loved ones, or even their own self. Some say the corruption can read your memories. The better for you to lure you to your doom. Glad you're alive, friend. Pay it no mind. Our task requires your full attention. What do I do with this punch card? When you return to the machinarium, the audience chamber will be open. Insert my punch card into the king's petition port, and my magic will do the rest. Anything else? I have what I need. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm counting on you, friend. I think I might side with Afra just because I like her. Secured a second audience with the Clockwork King and a chance to end its madness. After I gave you a punch card that will reform the king's powers, which must be inserted inside its sanctum. Speaker Sunil will surely reward you for rewarding Afra's plot. I am not going to snitch on Afra. I might snitch on the Saboteur. Why is there a giant teapot in the sky? No, I'll leave you to your work. Is there a giant teapot in the sky? Because I didn't actually see it. Yeah, I don't actually see the giant teapot in the sky. I wish it was actually up there. Unless it is. Oh, it is. Look at that. There's a giant teapot in the sky. That's clever. That's cool. All right. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Afra's plan. Because getting rid of the Clockwork King doesn't, like, solve the problems, whereas this might allow them to, like, recorporate people. That's my logic. I feel like Afra's plan is the right thing to do. Rather than let a bunch of brigands and bandits just take over and exploit people. I mean, I feel like this game's message is that there's going to be no option that, like, actually makes people better. The machine shrieks like a million condemned souls as the feeling of pressure mounts in your body once more. Then your cranial moderator clicks into action. Suddenly, the noise becomes an intelligible chorus. Incoming messages, outgoing commands, distant outposts requesting connections or announcing faults. There are so many faults. You are standing in the brain of this awful machine and it's bleeding to death. Rejoice and exult. The invocation is cast. All hail its majesty, Machinus Rex, the Clockwork King. Welcome back. Subject, I can't remember what it was. What is that? 1,100 and... 20? I don't know. Thou mayest rise, hast thou completed the sacramental duty. Not yet, your majesty. The duty remains unfulfilled. Dost thou require instructions as to thy task? Please explain the duty again. The sacramental duty is as follows. This time you find you can understand the dense lines of sixfold cipher. Ingredients: teapot large, 4 fresh pints of goblin's milk, 1 cup salted water, half a teaspoon, 61,660,000 gallons of fresh water, 652,152 tons of venin tea, tons of unsweetened sugar, 2 pints teapot, 2 pounds crinkled honey. Just a recipe. Fill kettle with fresh water and boil. Measure out 4 pints, milk, salt. Place Plias tea strainer in teapot. There's so many typos in this game. They really need to go back and fix a lot of that. It's just a recipe. Enjoy your tea. The more fine tea recipes, please cut off a coupon and send to Miss J.M. Gorky, Tarbrick Wad, Colossal Town, Fligablast. You want me to make a pot of tea? Correct. This is the sacramental duty on which depends the safety of this kingdom and all subsidiary imperatives. Your Majesty, we must discuss more urgent matters. Pondering. Unlikely. 91% confidence. What could be more important than the sacramental duty? Chief Interpreter Afra sent me. We got your message. Alas, cannot controverse your message. No codex cited. Hum the tune from the graveyard. Alas, cannot ponder entity. A pipe organ somewhere in the tower sounds the tune. For further enlightenment, please contemplate Codex Royal Project 2309 Horoscope. I know about Project Horoscope. Why is that relevant? Alas, cannot summon Codex. Record of fault in sixfold. Codex not sanctioned for this incarnation, invoking tertiary incarnation. Abruptly, the machine screams out as gears grind to a halt, pause, and then restart. Invocation triumphant. Tertiary incarnation 12 is now manifest. All formalities are hereby suspended. This incarnation was last invoked 7 years, 2 months, and 16 days ago. Tertiary nucleus and supporting codices remain intact. No evidence of tampering. Who or what am I talking to right now? This incarnation was begot by secondary incarnation 4 in the 13th year of the 0th century with the purpose of preventing perils unforeseen by the primary incarnation. Augury. At the present time, this incarnation remains unknown to our primary incarnation, 96% confidence. What kind of peril are you meant to stop? All systems fail. Our Majesty is a system. Catastrophic faults are most often unforeseen by the system itself. Therefore, judgment, our primary incarnation will not foresee the thing that kills it. As a corollary, our primary incarnation is the greatest peril to this kingdom. How did Project Horoscope help your purpose? This incarnation's purpose depends on complete independence from the primary incarnation. This incarnation cannot achieve incomplete independence. Therefore, this incarnation covertly modified Project 2309 parameters to give altered subjects a range of qualities most likely to ensure that faults not foreseeable by our primary incarnation would be foreseen by at least one subject. Are you saying you created Chief Interpreter Afra to fix yourself? Alas, cannot ponder query. Since Project 2309 requires complete independence from all incarnations of our Majesty, we are forbidden to divine or further influence its outcomes. So you made Afra who she is, which led her to write that spell. Cannot ponder inquiry, blah, blah, blah. Did you send the secret message, or was it already in her head? Cannot ponder query. We are forbidden to divine. I get it. Cannot divine object it. I'm done. Let me speak to the king again. Speak quickly, the sooner to devote thyself to the sacramental duty. Show machinist insignia. Your majesty, the guild has sent me to give you a new spell. We have not requested a new spell, therefore we demand on whose authority comest thou here. Afra, the chief interpreter. It's necessary for the sacramental duty. The sacramental duty is of paramount gravity, therefore thou shalt insert the spell into our petition port. An ivory cover swings upward, revealing 2 vertical slots of different sizes. Insert Afra's punch card and reform the king. You slide the punch card easily into the larger slot. Halfway in, it meets resistance and is sucked inside. A saying spell. Enacting this spell will alter our majesty's cipher nucleus, and the consequences cannot be divined. Will thou commit? Enact Afra's spell. Commit. There is a burr of rapid clicking, then a series of deep clunks echoes through the whole tower. Above your head, a cacophony of bells rings out like a call to worship the whole city. The spell is enacted. As it is written, so it shall be, in the name of the Majesty Machinus Rex, the Clockwork King. And thou carriest a second spell. Conflicting spells may cause cascading reality exception. Therefore, thou shalt insert this heretical spell into our petition port for controlled annihilation. I'm not giving you anything. Incorrect. Sharp, sweet lightning dances across your body as the other punch card flies out of your pack and into the king's petition port. Reza's spell is sucked away into the guts of the Clockwork King, and with it, their hopes of a world freed from its tyranny. The sacramental duty. Above the bells, you can hear the shouting from outside the chamber. You realize the scrolling parchment contains a record of your acts. Tear it out with your hands. Slice it out with your blade. Parchment feed fault. The king's writing arm stabs your hands as you pull the last few yards of parchment out and stuff them into a gap in the gears, down into the depths of the machine. New parchment continues to spill out onto the floor while the arm scrawls desperately. To disturb the parchment is anathema. To disturb the parchment is anathema. To disturb the parchment... The parchment continues to spill out. Yep. Alright. We did it. We reformed the Clockwork King. I don't really know what that's going to result in. Afra will be overjoyed. She's waiting in the park in Ferropolis after nightfall with your reward. I'm curious to see what this results in. Just because, like... I don't know. Seems neat. What have you done? Above you, the king's bells continue ringing. Smile sweetly. I don't know what you're talking about. Sneal eyes you with barely suppressed fury. The only reason you're not in manacles is because its majesty wishes you unmolested. Rest assured, any foolish attempt at tampering will be discovered and reversed. Long live the king, Sneal. Go fuck yourself. For a moment, he is stunned, mouth hanging slightly open. By the time he regains his composure, you're already walking away, but his shouted retort is drowned by the din of the bells. Alright. So we fixed the Clockwork King. I don't super know what this is going to result in, but who knows? You find Afra humming to herself. It's a haunting tune, somehow familiar and ethereal all at once, like a lullaby from Time Zone beginning. At the sight of you, hope and anxiety blossom on her face. Is it done? I heard the bells. It's done. At first, Afra seems unsure whether to believe you. Then you see a tension that has been there since long before your first meeting lift from her shoulders. You really did it. We did it. Oh gods, this is real. She closes her eyes to take a long, deep breath, then exhales. Well now, I promised you a reward, didn't I? You can keep my Machinist Guild insignia. I'll pretend I lost it, and please take this too. I suspect you can find a use for it. What happens now? We're still here, which means I wrote the spell correctly. The vanishings should stop immediately, and some memories of the vanished will return over time. Within a few months, my other reforms will take effect. I expect there will be rather a commotion once people realize how much has been stolen from them, and without the power to erase their critics, my colleagues will struggle to suppress it. So perhaps we will have a new speaker, or a new guild, or something entirely different. Who knows? The future is open again. Glad I could help. Farewell, Afra. Thank you again, friend. I can't tell you. Afra blinks and looks up at the sky. Oh, fancy that. Do you see it? The snow. The snow stopped falling. The spell actually worked. Afra smiles like she's recalling a cherished memory. Our long winter is finally ending. Alright, no more snow here. That's not bad. Alright. We don't need roads, academy and stuff. Yeah, yay, we did it. Okay, so we finished this. So I'm wondering if maybe now we go back to what's his name? Metcalf. Either his memories will be back, or I don't know, something. I'm sure if I talked to like Sunil and stuff, like they'd have slightly different dialogue, but I kind of don't care about that. This is his house, right? I think so. No, it's not. I'm dumb. Where was Metcalf's place? Is it there? Or there? It might be there. No, that's the nice person who's like, don't, it's fine or whatever. Just be careful. I think. I don't remember where Metcalf was. This is just someone, a farmer, I think. Yeah. This is not them either. Huh, I don't remember where he was. That's tough. I don't think he was over here. Is it here? Is this the house? I don't think so. I thought it was like closer to... Yeah, it's not here. This is the old man. I thought it was maybe up there. I really wish this spell lasted longer. Okay, I don't think it's over here though either. I have some unspent delusions I'll want to spend here in a minute too. I've already been in here. Okay. Yeah, damn, I don't remember where his house is. Where is it? Is it up here? I like genuinely just don't remember. I might have to look at my footage and figure it out. Because I could have sworn it was like right here, but I guess not. Oop, I didn't mean to drink that. Is he over here? This is the place I was just at. Yep, he's not here. It's not there. Is he over there? Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, this looks correct to me. Nope, this is not the right one. This is the other one that I investigated. What the heck? What the heck? I don't remember. I truly... Maybe it's further south, I guess? This is south. Okay. So, old man house, and then there's 3 houses here. Where the heck is Caxton's place? Or Metcalf, or whatever his name was. Because I was certain that it was like right here. Ugh. Because I thought he lived in like a little hovel, just like in this quarry area. But I guess not. Yeah, I just truly guess not. I don't know. Because I remembered him being, like, near cliffs and near one of the trawlers. It's not there. Or is it? Is this where he was? I don't think so. I just remember him living in a house. Oh. I don't know what this did. What is this place? Mechanical lockpick. An ingenious device for the handling of lockpicks will prevent lockpicks from breaking if the attempt nearly succeeds. This device bears the stamp of the Clockwork Kingdom and was likely produced in one of their vast factories. Oh, neat. Do I have to equip that? I do. Okay. Interesting. That's cool. That's actually a really useful item. More delusion. Neat. Okay, let's look out over here and see then, because I just don't know. I don't remember where Caxton was. I can also just teleport back to my base. Because I don't remember him being back there either. Maybe he's just like right down on the ledge and I'm super blind. Let's run. Is it right here? I don't think so. This isn't the right one. Nope. Is it there? Is it this house? I don't think it is. Doesn't actually show me where I am in relation to other things. Oh, there's a guy in here. Food shortage, border blockade, apostatic bloody union corruption, now this. Don't give up. Oh, this is the guy who was like, I'm gonna go to Hallowshire, and then it turns out that's not helpful for anyone. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember where he was. I'm just like really puzzled now because I don't have any idea. I've been in all the houses. I'll have to look at my footage. That's really what it boils down to, is I just have to look back at my footage and figure out where his house was, because I could have sworn it was just down here, like literally like right here, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it is, and I've been in there a bunch. The door's freaking open. Did I just not go like high enough into the house? Is there another area? Nope. Place is just empty. Yeah, so that one is cleared. And then we checked over there. That's just the regular guy, the farmer. That's the old man. Is he over here somewhere? I have no idea. Run around like a chicken with my head cut off. Alright. It's Death Shrine. Is it here? I don't think so. Yeah, nope. Definitely want to grab that jitter seed. This is the most baffled I've been in a while. I just don't remember. I don't remember at all. I have no memory of where this house was because I thought it was right here. I thought we had already... if you had asked me to go back to it, I would have walked to that empty house that we just went to. Yep. I might have to just review my footage. Because I don't remember. Metcalf's bottled visions point to a ruined city in the Clockwork Kingdom, which seems to hold some key to his past. Whereas Metcalf lost the memory of being a Darkstar mercenary. It's up to you to cure his amnesia. I guess we do need to just go to the Corrupted Lands, which are just over here. Maybe go down there, because we haven't explored all of it yet. So, yeah, I guess, I don't know. We'll just do that, maybe. Let's go this way. Yeah, I don't remember where he was at all. But I guess we do need to go here, so we'll do that. Just gotta run, I guess. I need more mana, I think. I'm gonna start putting more Delusion into that. But I do want to get more Charm as well. Oh, it wasn't here. It was down there. Yep. Let's spend those Delusions, I guess. I really should have put it in Persona, but this is fine, I suppose. Just a cleaner, looking over everything. City of Progress. Yeah, this is a place we need to go to. I hate the way bow and arrow works in this. It's so bad. I really wish that the arrow, like, animated. I think this is awful. This is a really bad mechanical issue. Feedback issue. Not that I ever really need to worry about health. But it's fine. Alright, go this way. There we go. Shuriken. Anything cool around here? My guess is probably no, but we'll check. All right. So we fixed the Clockwork King, which is nice. But it didn't really affect as much as I was hoping it would. I should definitely sell my arrows. I just do not use them. Like, truly no point. No point in keeping them at all. That's just money I'm sitting on. Alright, how do I want to get up there? Possibly through this, maybe? If I can get enough of a... Neat. Oh, it's a death shrine. Okay. Judgment. The City of Progress is under strict quarantine by order of the Clockwork King. Therefore, edict entry is forbidden except by those in possession of the proper password. A memory of Metcalf's vision wells up from your subconscious like a leech rising from the lake bed to feed after dark. Alas, we who wished to lay the grounds of kindness could not ourselves be kind. Emergency override accepted. Welcome back, Mr. Frost. All right. Very good. This is a secret door. Am I not supposed to be back here yet? Tee-hee. Very good. Shuriken. There's going to be stuff here I miss, I'm sure. This is the way that I already have started navigating this, not methodically. Cool, that's fine. Citizens Wang Murray, Ustinov guarding schoolhouse. Heinz Krupke, Singh, Gazarian, street patrol, blah, blah, blah. Muir. Nothing fancy there. We definitely are going to need keys here. That seems to be a constant. I don't know why. This is not substantive, so, like, don't... If I see people repeating this opinion online, I'm going to be mad. But, like, for some reason, this game, just, like, from a vibes perspective, this part is just, like, very dead money from New Vegas is walking around here. I don't know why it reminds me of the Sierra Nevada or whatever. Or Sierra Madre or whatever casino. But it reminds me of walking around in the downtown of that area and just having the spooky zombie enemies fight you. Just cute. Cute little thing. Near miss, pick not broken. Hell yeah. That's huge. Glorious Silk. Okay. I kind of just don't feel like upgrading any clothing anymore and like only using my resources for upgrading homes and stuff. My weapons are fine. Like I'm not needing anything right now, so there's no point in wasting my resources upgrading stuff like that. There we go. Let's go. Music box cylinder. A slender brass cylinder bristling with tiny needles designed to fit a clockwork music box. Horace Metcalf might know more. The early machinists imagined a new kind of everyday luxury, bread for all but roses too. That's very sweet. Glad I circumvented this entire dungeon by grabbing that quickly. Dear Sis, I am once again dictating this letter to wee Faisal, and if he fucks, I mean screws it up, you must tell me and I will box his ears. Probably you will never get this, but it makes me feel better to imagine you reading it, so here goes nothing. Thank you for asking around about all the guns that the king was having us make. I still think the king is preparing for war, but if even your machinist friend doesn't know about it, then maybe I am just talking shit. Unfortunately, since your last letter, we have bigger problems, and I fear we are royally fucked, I mean screwed. I reckon you have probably heard about the corruption, even though we are not supposed to talk about it. Well, now this whole town is full of it, and nobody is allowed to leave. The royal factor, plus most of the machinists, are dead, apart from the wee cunt Pew, spelled P-U-G-H, who was always hanging around at the factory, getting in the way. Now he's locked himself inside with all the militia, and isn't letting anyone in. We've turned to the schoolhouse, aka the old god's temple, into a meeting place, and are locking anyone who gets cursed inside their house and boarding up the door and painting it with a magic symbol. Some try to fight us, but most say it is fair enough. I'm keeping track of our supplies and running a regular talent show to keep spirits up, but I am always getting grumpy at the people because I feel like shit all the time, even though everyone thinks I'm some kind of leader. I wish you were here so you could show me that breathing thing that I said was stupid. I had better go because there is shouting, which probably means I have to calm someone down by threatening to headbutt them or maybe saying they're there. I suppose I may never learn my letters now, but I promise that if I don't die, I will sit down with you and let you teach me and only call you cunt if you get really frustrated. Love, Zainab, spelled Zainab. It's kind of sad, but funny at the same time. Clever platforming will get you fucking everywhere in this game. Like, it's just... It's like an absurd degree of just maneuverability and freedom if you can just jump good. So this place got turned to corruption and no one was allowed to leave, and it kind of just screwed everyone up. Even though this place was supposed to be like, I guess even more so than like a New Vegas type situation, this is like it's like a Rapture, like a BioShock type scenario where it's like, this is going to be the city of progress where everyone's dreams come true. Just kidding. Rampant magical interference caused all of this. Oops. Our hubris, like thinking that we could regulate ourselves. I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. So many lockpicks. Oops, all lockpicks. Alright. Ambarian spectacles. Ancient spectacles that highlight lower objects. These Ambarian eyeglasses are remarkably well preserved. Cipher magic has been engraved into the intricate mechanism, could reveal magical objects that could be manipulated. That's huge. That is huge. Goodbye, Perry Buckler. Hello, Ambarian spectacles. That is very helpful for us. Because our number one issue for the whole game is just finding where lore things are. Okay, I can't get in there. So who do I gotta mess up? Because I've explored all over this place. As I said, I mean, I knew I was going to miss things here, but I wasn't expecting it to be like this closed off. There we go. It's fine. You don't need keys. You just don't need them. Clever platforming gets you everywhere. I'm doing this place completely wrong, but that's fine. There we go. Elixir regen. Again, kind of meh, but... Unlock this. Doop. There we go. Sure. That's good. I'll read that book in a minute. Square key, heavy key with square-shaped pin, found in the Corrupted Kingdom of Progress and the Clockwork Kingdom. Alright. Let's see. Official record of Junior Comatologist Pew. To whom it may concern, my name is Gavelkind Pew, Junior Comatologist of the Guild of Machinists and acting Royal Factor of the Township of Progress. Let this document serve as my official record of the town's final days and of my role in them so that my colleagues may judge and learn. I shall pick up directly from Senior Comatologist Pinsky's last report to the King on month 1, day 31. Shortly after invoking emergency powers and putting the town under quarantine, S.C. Pinsky was himself taken by the corruption, leaving me, at the unripe age of 23, as the most senior and indeed only machinist at the scene. At that time, I was certain that the Clockwork King would be preparing a rescue force despite my senior's warnings to the contrary. I therefore reasoned that the survival of guild personnel possessing vital intelligence about this new form of corruption was paramount. To that end, I ordered the militia to fortify the factory to compound and bar access to the townsfolk lest they bring the curse within our walls. Initial dissent was peaceful. My lathe operator named Zainab Muir negotiated with me through the fence, detailing the citizens' impromptu quarantine methods. From earlier reports of the corruption, I knew that these safeguards were fatally incomplete, but I did not share this information because it had been restricted by the king, and I feared punishment if I survived. By halfway through by month 2, the citizens were desperate, having been progressively forced to abandon most of the town. There were several attempts to break into our compound, and I authorized our acting militia captain, in truth a young corporal, to take all necessary measures. Meanwhile, I continued my attempts to establish contact with the king, such as by modifying the factory's exhaust chimneys to flare at regular intervals. On month 2, day 41, I learned that there would be no rescue. Its Majesty had finally pondered S.C. Pinsky's message, and its new orders, still addressed to him, were to stay put and prevent anyone escaping. Since I have nothing left to lose, by being frank, I will plainly state that this plunged me into deeper despair than I have ever known. When the townsfolk at last battered down our doors, they found me in the foreman's office trying to summon the will to drive a sword into my guts. It was Citizen Weir who saved my life. In her own robust fashion, she persuaded me that I was better off using my knowledge of cipherstry and the king's machines to help refortify the compound and hold out as long as we could. I was relieved to shrug off my now purely theoretical authority and submit to a more collective form of leadership. To our credit, we lasted another 35 days. On the 36th day, our fences bubbled like boiling water, and every word we tried to say came out as incomprehensible song. The corrupted swarmed in, and most of us died, including Citizen Weir. The survivors retreated to the main gunnery tower, leaving behind the bulk of our uncontaminated food. Several conclusions followed from these events. Firstly, I recommend that Finton Pinsky and Zainab Weir be posthumously named heroes of the Clockwork Kingdom, that the citizens of Progress collectively receive the royal commendation for patriotic labor. Secondly, I recommend that the committee be formed to investigate the reasons for this disaster, and that all junior machinists receive additional training in emergency leadership. Finally, I implore my colleagues to ponder the wider lessons of my fate. Given the limited information available to me at the time, my decisions were understandable, yet I am haunted by what might have been. With the factory compound's extensive cipher wardings, it is possible, albeit unlikely, that a large group of untainted townsfolk could have held out against the curse long enough to be rescued. Where would we be now had I trusted them earlier, or if we had trusted all citizens with proper information from the beginning? The fall of progress must prompt us to question every assumption we take for granted. The corrupted are hammering now on our walls and shutters. Our voices are drowned by the cacophony of hundreds of limbs on metal. I must forego further reflections and take my place among the defenders to fight and die together as citizens of progress. Long live the king, Gavelkind Pew, Junior Comatologist, Century 0, Year 24, Month 3, Day 29. Damn. That's dark. Alright, time to open a bunch of doors, I guess. There we go. Just quickly go up here. Ouch. Alright, and this just gave us the master key to this place, I think. I don't think there's like... Need 30 charm. Ugh. And I would have had it if I didn't waste that delusion. Damn it. I'm bummed by that. Okay. Woo. Hey, look at this. What's this? Shroom wine? Okay. We've had those before. If I can just get a delusion here, maybe that would be enough. This door needs a key. Okay. So, find other green doors, I guess, because the key that I got, the square key, works in green doors, apparently. Allegedly. Seemingly. Another green door right there. Yep, okay, so it does work in those. There was another one somewhere, wasn't there? Hell yeah. Rare Ring of Health, boosts health of its wearer significantly. A genuine health ring from the ancient Thwif, expertly restored by a master jeweler despite its age. The potency of its enchantment is a testament to the advanced magic of the Surface Kingdom. Okay. Well, that's a good reward, I guess. Again, I really want... Oh, okay, this is a triangle, so I need a triangle key. Where the hell am I going to get a triangle key? Fascinating. I mean, maybe we have to come back here after talking to, what's his name? Metcalf, but like, I don't know. Yeah, so that's the square door. Okay. This is the square key. And maybe I need the charm door to open so that I can get the triangle key and open the rest of them. That's my only guess. So I should probably go visit Metcalf. And then if I manage to get a full delusion from that, which is very possible, then maybe I can make it.